Should clear the screen of it. No one's got egg on it. They have got plenty of egg on all their geriatric faces. Again, they will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus. Turned the reins in this recently. While you do have to follow your golden compass, for you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. And a very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK, all delivered by this post office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. They are the big super spreader carriers. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. But no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist issue, I really don't think so. 21 on that one. Very good crime drama, The Suspect. Very good film, Jim Carrey, number 23. But certainly no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. No Sombre, Autonomy of a Crime, no Woolly Hat, Purple Guy, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Based on actual events in France where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist, riding round in a silver Peugeot, unchecked for 30 years because of police violence. Plenty of women and young girls sexually abused and raped, but no Woolly Hat, Purple Guy, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So they'll set you up with the biggest mad monster, porcupine, serial killer lies, and no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, but all rolled into the black Schrader Sandringham just to set me up further. No Roy Whiten, the White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist issue, I really don't think so. That one's got axe on it. One big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in this Norfolk, UK. Again, you can see Simon Bailey done crying, his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. And all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine, 24 on that one. And again, no Purple Guy, Woolly Hat, serial killer here, that one also had axe on it. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, so local Nazis, that one does have Nazis on it, boys in blue. 17 on that one. So a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry, the spare for details. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. So certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry, the spare for details. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. That one's got Wizard on it and the cell. So no Black Wizard here. No host for Azelle here. Very good film, The Fallen, Dancer, Washington. Based on actual events. That one's got con on it because that is a big monster con in this Norfolk, UK. Norfolk Bacon SS. Windsor Gestapo, so local Nazis. And in the film The Fallen, Dancer, Washington, based on actual events. Excuse me. When a very deadly, demonic, serial killer demon spirit goes from host to host. And again, no host for Azelle here. Plenty of host in high places for the hungry, bloodthirsty beast. No Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. That one also had Con on and number 10. So you can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. Keir Starmer, one's got 17 on it. Keir Starmer did cover up the murder on the Royal Sandringham estate killing fields. He was head of Crown prosecution, made that one disappear. So a very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK. And they certainly have infected everyone apart from me. And that's an Alfa Romeo there, Italian car, and that's a very good film. Inferno, Tom Hanks. They certainly have created a plague, will make many people disappear. That's Camilla the Omanani there, Queen Witch. Just out and about in this, getting some more monster lies, bogus diagnosis. All to cover up their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. As always, the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate killing fields, loud and clear. Do know I was there, staying in a disused beach hut at Hitcham, 7 miles away, North Norfolk coast. No one's got GP on it. You can see Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Whom for details, but again no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hair, purple guy, serial killer here. No Beast of Punjab, Bradford. And there was a man recently bundled in tobacco a red van in Bradford in broad daylight, but no mad monster, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Why you do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. And there really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. Cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis, Norwich, Safewold, North Norfolk coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District. So no Roy Whiting, the White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Dis shoe, I really don't think so. Can see Ossie Smith, cousins to the Joneses in Dis, did have a physical altercation here with Ossie Smith. But no, here's Johnny, Sandringham strangler, paedophile, rapist, ripper, Black Wizard terrorist, this shoe, I really don't think so. One a big monster con, one big monster bluff, one very big porcupine serial killer lie in this Norfolk, UK. They want everyone to believe it's true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, and again that's a Fiat car. That is a good film, Inferno. When they create a plague, depopulation. And they certainly will make many disappear. We're all in range of bio-warfare, cyber warfare, and war. So Simon Bailey Don't Cry, Hot First Boss, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saxe Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS, and his blonde host, Plainclothes Lover, Not True Detective, all covering up Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon, His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. You can see Abel's Dis Taxis, Dis Skelton Road Assassins, Dis Skelton Road Flats. You do get free monster lies with every fare. And I haven't seen the Scream and Yellin', Rant and Raven, man and woman in their VW Silver Estate from 61 Wilby Avenue. Coming up and down Skelton Road, screaming and yelling, ranting and raving, all their monster lies for everyone to hear. Again, did get them on video last week. Have sent videos to the police. Have spoke to the police also. They said they'd phone me back. I wouldn't hold your breath. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, Dis SS Police. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, certainly cannot back up their mad monster, Porky Pie, serial killer lies. Africa, Dis Norwich and Sandringham. Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Whom Kitson, bogus diagnosis. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. They want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. That one's got axe on. So we're getting a few axes today. You can see Burston Mill, Pages and Co, Dis Skelton Road Assassins, Dis Woodyard, Parish Fields, not so healthy centre. They are all related. One big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in Dis Norfolk UK, and that one's also got axe on it. Did happen to Daniel Morgan. He was going to expose corrupt police officers at Scotland Yard. He ended up with an axe in his head in the Golden Lion pub car park. There's plenty of people who'd like to split my frame fixed head. And Ian Huntley, the Sower murders, 43 miles from here, 2 young girls murdered. That one's got axe on it also. Recently had his head split open in prison, died from his injuries. So they will set you up with the biggest mad monster, Porky Pie, serial killer lies. And again, no black wizard here in a Volvo state. No red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter. Simon Bailey done crying, his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, local Nazis. That one's got war on it, one big war in this. This post office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes. Postie Mayor, so you really can take a very big hit. So all in the bag. Again, Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. All full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in Dis Norfolk UK. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers. Pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in Dis Norfolk UK. And that one's got the maze on it. Plenty of people who want to send me to the maze, which really is full of mad monster lies. Bogus diagnosis, lethal injections, a very deadly serial killer virus. That one's got 7 twos on it. So 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnosis in Dis Norfolk UK. More bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified, apparently, using new DNA technology. But no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer. Again, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. Here's High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder. Certainly not mine, one big monster switch. That one's got Brian on it. Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 40 Elaborate Close Dis, where I used to stay sometimes when I was in Dis. Wanted to be kingpin, centre stage, #1 player, #1 assassin in my assassination. Posting all over social media in the big Dis Facebook groups. Not only claiming I am the big Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, but claiming he and only he can prove it, no one else can. Only Brian Numbnuts Goodman can, according to him, another big liar, pants on fire. Also claiming the Polish will kill me. He did have 3 Polish lads staying with him at the time. Over 700 Polish in Dis, over 1,200 Eastern Europeans at the time. And there were a lot of people who did try and stir up the Eastern Europeans in this to do their dirty work, make me disappear. But no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here, Black Wizard, Terrorist, issue, again in the big Dis Norfolk UK, precision engineered, Black Box, serial killer frame fix assassination, sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And again, all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine, so one big monster switch. And never a bad thing to mock the opposition. Unfortunately, I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in this. I was working with some at the time. Daniel and co, who did ask me about it, so I was able to put them in the picture. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Norfolk Coppers, Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Sachs Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. Again, that one's got ET on it, Prince of Darkness, ET Hybrid Host, Red Dragons, their High Royal Blue Crime. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. So the truth versus a big monster lie. I have the truth. Guess who has the big monster lie? All of this. Again, they will pay to make you disappear. And there's King Charles, Count Dracula, Camilla the Omen Nanny, Queen Witch. Just out and about in this, getting some more monster lies, bogus diagnosis, but no ritual killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, 2 7s on that one, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell. And I did watch The Ritual Killer recently, Morgan Freeman, that's a good watch. It's about a witch doctor, a ritual killer. Plenty of ritual killers in high places. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Sachs Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS, and that one's got con on it. So no ritual killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. One big monster con in their precision engineered. Black Box, serial killer frame fix assassination. So they'll box you up, lock you up, throw away the key, or get you done in, disappeared one way or another, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. Again, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. As always, set you up as a Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. To get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. And as always, to put it into context, Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, a ritual killer, 22 miles from here, 5 girls murdered in 10 days. Some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. And in Dis, Norfolk, UK, really is a 22-year catch-22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. Again, you can see Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, 17-year-old girl who was murdered. found naked in a ditch dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. And you could have seen Ma Jezebel, Cruella de Vil, Lizzie the Lizard, now depart. So a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis, Norfolk, UK. Again, all delivered by Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mail. And there was a woman who took a very big hit in Morrison's car park. Excuse me. With a border hopper minibus when Russian forces were at the border. So again, we're certainly all in range of war. We can all take a very big hit. Bio warfare, cyber warfare and war, and that one's got BLUFF on it. So one big monster BLUFF in Dis, Norfolk, UK. So when you do find yourself in a golden circle, golden dragon, precision engineered, clockwork orange, golden squeeze, you certainly do have to follow your golden compass. And how do I know? Little birdie told me so. Again, the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate. Killing fields, loud and clear, so one big cover up. And that's a Picasso there, so never a bad thing to add a little bit more to your online Picasso. Very unique, standalone story, over 22 years in the making. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. But they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Again, really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of.